All right, so basically, we're gonna this this is my classroom. So it's called the 50 States class because I couldn't think of a better name for it. But it could be like social studies or whatever, basically. Um, so basically, I have it listed out. I have it all organized. So I have my UDL guidelines, which are listed here. They can view the materials, but it's just listed. They can just pop it down. My Ohio State Learning Standards. This is for the Ohio State, not the Ohio State, but Ohio State. Here's my learning objective for this lesson. So this is my introduction. This is what they're gonna start doing first, so they can click in here. First, they're gonna start by watching these two videos. I also list the instructions here, so it's pretty self-explanatory. They're gonna first by watching this first 4-minute video, which is a tour of the states, which it goes by the capitals in each state, and then it's like 50 interesting 50 more facts about the United States. And then they're gonna learn more of the 50 states. So they're gonna open the link to the interactive map, and they're gonna just click on the state to learn the name and the capital, and they're gonna write down the name of the state and its capital in your notes, and then try to locate the name, at least you didn't know very well before, and then take a screenshot of the map with your marked state and upload it to your lesson portal. So basically, this is not going to be an assignment, but it's just kind of a testing your knowledge type of thing. Then we have a little Quizlet to kind of just get our knowledge ready. This is just going to be, it's reviewing each state's name, abbreviation, and capital, and then recalling facts and at least you find difficult after reviewing the quiz yourself using the flashcards features to test your knowledge. So it's just a review little session, and then they're gonna take a practice quiz to kind of see where they're at. And then we'll just go back here. And then for me, I did the accelerated, so the gifted students. But I kind of did both, but not really. I mostly focused on my accelerated kids, my gifted students. So I did the 50 States Challenge where they can have there's two maps that they can do, which is basically they're timed and see how fast they can name all 50 states and their capitals. Some have their capitals, some don't. But basically each state, and they can turn that into me for extra credit or more work. And if my students are falling behind, I can also assign this for extra credit. This will be assigned separately. This won't be just there for any student to use. Just to have, I will assign this separately to those students that I know are gifted, or if students need extra credit that are kind of falling behind or just need some extra work, they can also do this as well. And then they also have a write-a paper if they don't want to do this 50 challenge state, or they just need a little more work because they did that in a flash. They can write a paper on their favorite state, kind of like where is it located, the region it's like in like the Midwest, East, what is its capital, what an interesting fact or landmark, why is it unique, blah blah blah. They're just gonna write a paper. Basically, it's not really a paper, it's 3 to 4 sentences, but they can make it longer if they want. And then we have our final, not really final, but it's just like the end of the assessment, kind of the week or whatever. So basically we have our virtual road trip, which they're gonna basically make a road trip out of on Google Earth. They're basically just gonna go through Google Earth, go across the United States, and figure out a good road trip by making it for their classmates. And like, for example, I listed an example here. Oh, that moved. Hold on. That moved. Sorry. For example, imagine you're starting a road trip in blank. As you drive, you cross into blank. What is the state capital of Pennsylvania? So they would be asking their classmates this. So not like it wouldn't be me, it would be like their classmates. So this would be basically they would just be setting up for their classmates. After passing through Pennsylvania, you're heading to blank. What famous landmark can you find in Ohio? So it's basically they're just making a really fun a virtual road trip. I thought it'd be fun for them to do that as a final thing. And then we're gonna do a little assessment. I did not make this assessment, but I found it online. Unfortunately, I did not make this assessment, but it's just the states and capitals. I did not want to make 50 questions on the states and capitals, so I did put that in. But if I was teaching this class in real life and had my teaching degree right now, I would be making this, actually. So basically, they would be tested on the states and capitals, if they knew it or not. And then a reflection. I made a reflection for them. Well, for me, basically, it'd be like, write a reflection, 1 to 2 sentences on what you found most difficult during this activity and what your strategies helped you most in learning about the 50 states. So basically, they would tell me what helped them and what didn't help them and what I can improve on. So, like, what more things could they have, or what things that didn't really help them, or what things that, like, could really help them. So basically that's all I have. And yeah, and then they also have this stream, and they'll have like my office hours and my email at all times to contact me as well. So yeah.